Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. I'm joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Dr. Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Let's talk for a moment about Derrick Rose. At this point, it's unlikely he'll ever return to his MVP level. But he can still leave his mark on a game, can't he, Kenny?
He can, and he still can push the tempo. He still can lead a team. And defensively, he's still, I would say, top of the game. You know, his shot hasn't returned the way it has probably before the MVP, but he's still a smart player and can, you know, Shaq, he can put that dagger on you.
See, what I don't like about Kenny is guards always try to protect each other.
I didn't think there was anything you didn't like about him.
I know, but one area where Rose has improved is he takes better care of the ball now. Ooh. He was real loosey-goosey with the ball. That was his weakness when he first came into the league. But now he's playing like my main man Kenny over there. You don't really have a lot of turnovers.
Yeah, I never turned it over that much. I'm going to get rid of it before I turn it over.
That does it for us for now. Kevin Harlan with the call. We'll see you later.
It's a road game for the Thunder, and they're facing an interconference matchup in today's game. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Our sideline reporter tonight is David Aldridge. Be the Thunder off the tip. All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at the Thunder. Westbrook and Oladipo, the athletic backcourt duo. Steven Adams is out there with Ilyasova. And it's Roberson in at the small forward position.
And as the second overall pick back in 13 out of Indiana, Victor Oladipo, while he's had a solid start to his career, you know, stardom still, I think, is what he aspires to achieve. I mean, he's got the tools from a physical standpoint, but the decision-making and the perimeter shooting, two areas that he's got to improve. And then defensively, which was where I thought he would be a game changer, hasn't really excelled as much as I think he's capable of.
Down low, here's Noah, and Noah with the slam.
And that was the play to make. Rose making the right read.
Here's Westbrook. Nice D from Porzingis.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. There's the double team with Westbrook. Porzingis kicks to Rose. Tips it up. It's good on the putback. And it's 6 points for Joakim Noah.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. The shot's good from Westbrook.
There's no question he's one of the more gifted offensive players in this league. More evidence of that right here.
There's the double team with Westbrook. The pass to Carmelo. Shoots. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Boy, that's 4 for 5. Terrific start for this offense.
Westbrook with it. And Rose picks him up defensively. And, yes, it's good.
That's just terrific team basketball leading to a bucket. Great feed, better finish.
At the elbow, Lee. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Lee's got his first basket.
You know, a nice flow to that play. Let him right into the attempt with the sharp pass. It has to be crisp and has to be on time.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
And the Thunder making a change here. Payne's checked in. Rose kicks to Lee. Outside Anthony. Back to Lee. And he makes good on the layup. Lee's got his second bucket of the game to go.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Count that one.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence. And the Knicks overhauling their roster with some big names. Of course, the former Bulls, Derrick Rose and Joakim Noah, but also shooting guard Courtney Lee, who I think can definitely help them with his defense and shooting.
And that one, good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
That's good from Ilyasova on the assist from Payne.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Let's hope that's never the plan, and certainly not this early in the game. You don't want to let him get on a roll. That can make a long night for you.
And we heard some speculation that the Knicks might look to trade away their veterans and look to rebuild around Porzingis this summer. That was not the case, though.
Well, it seems like rebuild is a dirty word in New York City. There's not a lot of patience for losing. We'll just see how far they can go with this new roster.
The Knicks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Cantor checked in for Steven Adams. Allison comes in for Ilyasova. Kyle Singler's checked in for Roberson. And Anthony Morrow subbed in for Oladipo. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Following the score by Oklahoma City. Anthony drawing the double team. Pass to Kuzminskis. Lets it go from 11. Here's Noah. Missed it. Even after all those chances. Here's Cantor. And Cantor throws it down.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, and he's not going to let an opportunity like that get away. I mean, he's just going to go hard to the bucket.
Jennings kicks to Anthony. Down low. Here's Kuzminskis. And that one is stuffed right through.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you've got no objections to what's going on. Everyone's a fan of offense.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
I mean, outstanding finish inside against a defender that basically towers over him.
Now here's Jennings. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Noah, and Cantor pulls it down. The Thunder with the lead. And there's the call on Anthony Morrow. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
So for the Knicks, Kyle O'Quinn comes in for Joakim Noah. And it's Lance Thomas in for Anthony. Tipped away. Now here is Holiday. Not a lot of room. Pass to Kuzminskis. Thomas kicks to Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. If they time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarter.
And the shot goes in.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Knicks trail by 4. Jennings kicks to Thomas. And there's the pass to Kuzminskis. Here's O'Quinn. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
It wasn't wide open, but that's a look he's got to create, guys. He's got to finish that. His teammates count on him.
Here's Morrow. No good on that one. Good D by Holiday. Kuzminskis the pass to Holiday. And that one goes long.
That kind of miss rarely happens, but when they occur, they're pretty shocking.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And honestly, guys, in real time, I couldn't really see whether he got it off in time. But with the benefit of replay, it seems pretty clear that the clock expired just before the release.
Well, the ruling is in, and the call stands. No basket, so no change in the scoreboard as we end the quarter.
And smart decision to review that shot. That was indeed very close to being legitimate.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Thunder up 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Well, we know what Derrick Rose has been through, the injuries, the expectations, and we asked him how he's dealing with all of it.
I got a clear mind when I play. I can't think about the past. I can't think about if I'm going to hurt myself, if I move the wrong way. When I'm out there, I have a free mind. I have no expectations on myself. I just know that I prepare myself well. There's no pressure.
Colin Rose says no pressure, but I have to feel like there's at least a little bit, guys, of pressure to get back to where he was.
Yeah, I mean, league MVP in 11, once considered a cornerstone for the NBA's youth movement. Hey, with a little more luck, he may still be that.
And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade. They're looking amped up and ready to get going once again. What do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
And we've really seen them get out and establish a real nice rhythm offensively in this game.
Well, I certainly like the play calling. They're keeping the defense guessing, and more importantly, they're generating points.
So the Thunder 5 right now. The Stash brothers, Cantor and Adams inside. Westbrook and Oladipo, the athletic backcourt duo. And it's Singler in at the 3, the small forward. Rose kicks to O'Quinn to the inside. New York moving it around. Rose can't hit. The Thunder leading by 8.
And the one thing about Rose is that, you know, he can still get up for the big matchups. Whenever he faces another great point guard, he seems to play at his best level and loves to push himself and is willing to step up to the challenge. Let's just hope that he can eventually get back to that all-star caliber presence he had just a few years ago.
That's good from Cantor on the assist by Oladipo. And that's now 6 points for Enes Kanter. New York's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Doris, just looking around the league, who are some of the players that you feel are underrated or don't get the...
I like what I see out there, fellas. We're playing like we want it more than them. Do not give them any life out there. Understood? We got this.
Size to play the power forward, has got to use his speed and his guile to be effective around the rim, works so hard to develop that perimeter game. Kyle Lowry, right? Dynamic in terms of his scoring ability, his toughness. He's absolutely the personality that drives that. And maybe Isaiah Thomas.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think so. You know,
5'9".
Right, 5'9", but I'll tell you, the guy's got guts when the game is on the line. Boston was able to be competitive before he arrived. They couldn't close games until he arrived.
Yeah, you can see they gave up a lot of points here in this run, and he just wants to break the momentum before this thing gets out of hand.
You know what I think they need more than anything is to try to get the other side to play at their pace.
For the Knicks, Zinkas, he's checked in for Kyle O'Quinn, and Anthony subbed in for Thomas. And then for Oklahoma City, Ilyasova comes in for Cantor, and it's Roberson in for Singler. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis.
Well, this is a clear case in point of where the comparison to Dirk Nowitzki is so apropos. Not many 7-footers with that kind of range, Kev.
And Rose wide open. He shoots. Offline with his three. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Here's Ilyasova. And here we go with Anthony running it up the court. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
It's his first trip to the line.
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunities.
You know, mark of a great offensive player, gets to the free throw line a ton, and that's Carmelo Anthony right there amongst the career leaders in free throws made.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6.
Whoa!
Stop it!
Oh, my. He's just getting nasty on him now, fellas.
You know, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out the really slick moves. And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. And a wide-open look for Lee. And it's off from three-point range. The Thunder have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Robertson dishes to Ilyasova. The baseline jumper goes down. And now a 10-point Thunder lead.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Lee passes to Hernan Gomez. Here's Westbrook. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Westbrook's got 8 points.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Oh, no doubt. They've struggled to defend with any kind of effectiveness. That's why they're so far off the pace.
It's stolen by Adams, and that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. Joakim Noah is checked in for New York. Jennings comes in for Rose. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Green shot on the way. And again, it's Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 8 here in the quarter.
Now, you think about Jeff Hornacek's reputation as a coach. He runs a modern offense, likes to get his guys out and running in transition, and he's going to spread the floor with players that can drive and shoot and have no problem letting it fly from deep. That's fun.
Over in the corner, Lee, 6 to shoot. Jennings wide open. New York, no good that time either. From the corner, and Russell Westbrook again. He's got 12. For all our viewers that remember just how Hornacek was as a player, the way he designs and executes his offense makes a lot of sense.
It sure does, Kevin, because Hornacek, the player, was a dead-eye shooter who could punish you if you left him open. And his style is something that seems to be the remedy to what the Knicks were too prone to doing in recent years, long twos and not capitalizing in transition.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
And you know he's not going to back down anytime soon. It doesn't matter if they're trailing or holding a lead like they are right now. He's going to keep pouring it on.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Fantastic anticipation. Then he shows major explosiveness converting at the other end. The defense fortunate that he didn't burn them there. You'd have to think he wouldn't miss that again.
Westbrook double teamed. The shot, no good. So New York will take it the other way. And stolen by Ilyasova. And Ilyasova throws it down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. New York calls timeout.
Now that's how we play the game. Bring it in. Let's go. I love the energy, fellas. I really do. But now we got to keep it up and stay focused. Now let's stay sharp and finish strong.
Maybe even take some charges.
So both teams changing it up here. 1:02 left to play here in the second quarter. Ball's knocked loose. And here we go with Collison running it up the court. And the shot goes in. And the Thunder lead by 21.
And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
You know, as playing fast, but they're also making exceptional decisions in transition.
There's a screen. Here's Jennings. New York, no good that time either. Oklahoma City leading by 21. Here's Payne, and Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Thomas kicks to Jennings. Thomas dishes to Holiday. Pass to Kuzminskis. Jennings in the corner. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Really tough for this group right now, trying anything to stop the run.
Well, that's the danger. Very hard to get the momentum back once it's shifted.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. It's the Thunder running away with it. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Russell, how confident are you that there's nobody that can stay in front of you?
Very confident. I have a lot of confidence in myself. I put a lot of work in the summertime, and I'm very confident.
That is never a problem for you, Russ. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. One half completed. Let's break it down. There was no stopping Russell Westbrook in the first half. He had 16 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. A solid performance already for him, and he might erupt in the second half if his last game is any indication of what we might see. Kenny, let's get your take on Oklahoma City.
Well, we can't look past the huge contribution their bench has provided. They've got this lead mainly because of the injection of energy and offense that they got from their reserves. That's what a coach wants to see. I'm guessing the minutes will be spread out a little bit in the second half.
Shaq, what did you think about New York?
Well, one reason they're getting roasted, a.k.a. blown out, poor rebounding. Way too many one-and-done possessions. I don't want to see guys dribble between their legs and shoot. Not enough fundamentals. Hey, box out 101. Maintain position 101. Learn how to play basketball 101. Things like that, Ernie.
That concludes our halftime presentation. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the second half.
Welcome back to New York City. Some street art on the wall of the Canal Street subway station in Soho, south of Houston, just down the way from us. Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game. He has been everywhere.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
Yeah, for the most part, he took only good shots. And given his success, they may want him to be a bit more aggressive in the second half.
New York shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Melo and Porzingis, the two stars at the forward spots. Lee out there with Rose. And it's Noah in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. They're the group for Jeff Hornacek starting the second half.
Boy, you think back to draft night, and Porzingis was roundly booed by Knicks fans when he was taken with the 4th overall pick. But that's ancient history now. I think everyone realizes the talent this young guy possesses.
Pass to Lee. To the middle. There's the double team with Westbrook. Releases from 15 and off the fryer, and in it goes. Lee's got 6.
That's what you call working inside out, drawing the defense in close, kicking it out for the open jump shot. Nice and easy.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Rose passes to Lee. Ilyasova against Porzingis. The shot by Anthony. Nobody around. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Well, as broadcasters, we get a view that maybe some fans miss as to how hard these players work. You've talked about this a lot, Doris. Behind every shot, every play, every dribble, so many countless hours spent in the gym to perfect what they're doing.
Well, so I would say an NBA game is 48 minutes long, and I would say probably for every 48 minutes you are talking about an extraordinary commitment in the gym. What Steph Curry does on a nightly basis makes the game look easy, when in fact he's paid a price by the time he's spent, just like every other NBA player, honing their craft.
But I don't ever sense that it's drudgery to them.
No.
That they enjoy the game so much, like you, that it's in their DNA.
I think their passion and joy is evident on a nightly basis, and for us, we're lucky to watch it.
Isn't that fun? Oh,
yeah,
it's a blast.
No doubt.
Just a blast.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
And finished off by Noah.
You know, the basket is good, but it's all about the assist there. That pass led him to just the right spot on the floor.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
It's really been a tale of two halves, hasn't it, guys?
Bring it in. Take a seat. Hey, this is what happens when we play our brand of basketball. They cannot stop us. Don't quit until the final buzzer goes off. Now let's finish this and go home.
The end of his time with the Chicago Bulls. A lot of moving parts in his time with Chicago.
Yeah, and, you know, his playing time had dwindled, and it was just, I think, in everyone's best interest for him to move on. It's a great fit in New York, both with the team and the pulse of the city. Clearly was still valued highly around the league as it took a sizable contract to put him in that Knicks uniform.
Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Passes it to Hernan Gomez. Tries from 7. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Here's Westbrook. He gets it in there. Westbrook's got 24.
Great play calling, great execution, leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
For New York, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Anthony left side. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
The Thunder have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Rose kicks to Lee. Inside, it's stolen by Adams. Here's Roberson, and he jams it with authority.
We're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
I mean, this efficiency is pretty unreal. I wonder if they made a couple of adjustments at the half.
Rose dishes to Lee. New York moving the ball around, and it's good for 2. Anthony's got 10.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
The 8-footer, and Westbrook with the nice bucket inside.
Oh, now he's just rubbing it in, blowing the defense away with this quarter.
For New York, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Rose with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. Stolen by Westbrook. And Westbrook throws it down.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Fantastic anticipation. Then he shows major explosiveness converting at the other end.
Roberson, and it comes off the front of the rim. New York shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Lee kicks it to Noah. To the paint. And there's Derrick Rose on the assist by Noah. Noah's got 3 assists now in this one.
Great job, guys. Nice work. Take a seat now. Let's talk. Hey, we're in great shape, fellas. Now, no matter how much we go up, we need to keep that same winning mentality. Do not give them any life out there. Understood? We got this.
The NBA, Doris, you've gotten to know a lot of them. Who stands out as being some of the great players just to talk about the game within this league?
Well, LeBron James, I think, does a really nice job for me of answering questions in a very thoughtful manner. You'll see him just take a second to process whatever it is I've asked and then really try to give the fan at home a sense of what he was thinking in that particular matchup.
That's good to know. That's interesting.
He's a very, as you know, such a cerebral player, and that translates to the postgame.
The Thunder have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. That's good from Payne. 1:57 left in the third. Jennings kicks to Thomas. Jennings with the ball. Can't recover. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound. O'Quinn and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2.
What we have watched these first few seasons of his career is a steady improvement at the line for O'Quinn. He is showing he can knock them down consistently. Well, Kyle O'Quinn, he wasn't a well-known player in college, but he was a find in that second round of the draft. Whenever you have a player with his size and ability to eat up space in the middle, he's going to find a place on the roster.
And that one falls for O'Quinn. Size is something that teams will always look to acquire and find time for, and Doris O'Quinn fits that bill in a big way.
Yeah, Kev, it's not easy to find a player of O'Quinn's size that has as soft a touch as he does. He can step outside, pull out his defender, freeing up the middle for his team. A very easy shooting motion on O'Quinn. He looks very comfortable from the three-point line.
Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
The feed to Jennings. 1:21 left to play in the third. The pass to Kuzminskas. Here's the 3. Jennings can't get that one to fall.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
What a brutal stretch for him, just trying to work his way out of it, which is harder than it sounds.
The Thunder have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. And that one misses. The Knicks have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. And Holiday kicks to O'Quinn. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. O'Quinn's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
And Cantor throws it down.
And guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Grinding away, 100% effort all the time.
So much tenacity. Really tries to outwork everyone around him.
That was just a perfect possession. Getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
They grab their own miss. Tries again. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. O'Quinn, count that one. O'Quinn's got 8 points.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Here's Payne. And, yep, couple bounces, and it falls. Here's Jennings. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Holiday, no good, trying to beat the buzzer. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's the Thunder running away with this one. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Taking a look at the Thunder. Nick Collison out there with Anthony Morrow. Then it's Payne. Then there's Ronnie Price. And it's Sabonis in at the 5.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
And that one falls for Price.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Price hits them both. And for the Knicks, they're shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. And O'Quinn kicks to Thomas. And stolen by Payne. And now a fast break for the Thunder. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
2 shots. Foul. Elbow. 2.
At the line for 2.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. New York with the ball. Jennings passes to Thomas. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking. And more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Thomas kicks to Holiday. Here's Hernan Gomez. Down to 5 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Thomas gets a wide open look. Hands it from downtown. Now here's Price. Lets it fly from 18. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
And Holiday kicks to Jennings. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Price. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Jennings dishes to Thomas. Some room here for Jennings. Moves back up, and it's blocked. And Collison with a clear path to the hoop.
No doubt that is within his range.
I think that's exactly what you're looking for on the break. Finish right at the rim.
Inside. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And finished off by Collison.
And a great job of taking advantage of the steal there to get those easy ones in transition.
Well, you've got to make them pay for being careless with the basketball.
Jennings kicks to O'Quinn. New York, no good that time either. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Now the dish to O'Quinn. And he makes that one. O'Quinn's got 10 points in just the second half.
You know, you have to like that he's still getting quality touches and delivering now after getting blanked in the first half. Boy, you gotta appreciate the move. I know I did. Going to the finger roll to get the ball over the D.
Hernan Gomez passes to Holiday. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Come on, for Knicks. Justin Holiday. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Derrick Rose is checked in for New York. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Payne. Both free throws good from Holiday.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Here's Price. The Knicks pull it in.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Kicks it to O'Quinn. Dishes it to Holiday. Back to O'Quinn. Takes a 3. No good. He's now missed more than he's made. 4 for 9. Price with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Feeds it to Morrow. He dishes it to Robertson. Lets it go from 14.
Boy, clear breakdown on defense. They're fortunate that he didn't make them pay.
Down low. That's good from Thomas on the assist by Rose. Thomas got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, that's good ball movement down low to set up that bucket.
Here's Price. Price can't get that one to fall. Price with the steal. Got that one up quick. New York's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. O'Quinn dishes to Rose. And that one comes up a bit short.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
You love the confidence, but that's a situation where they really needed a better look.
For New York, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
And here's Price. And he dunks it down.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Thunder.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category. And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Russell Westbrook.
You know, I really liked his efficiency. A lot of effort expended to get quality looks, and he made them pay offensively all night long. You know, that's strong teamwork leading right to the basket. He put it in the shooting pocket at just the right time.
And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
And that's the thing. When you fought all game, expended all your energy, you want to do everything you can to come away with the W.
And that one falls for Price. For New York, they've gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. New York moving the ball around. There's Rose with the 3. They get it back. Thomas, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Thomas. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second.
You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
To the wing right side. Here's Roberson. That's in, coming off an assist from Price.
And this is going to be a fantastic result for them. No win on the road comes easy.
No, exactly. A W is a W, but when you do it as a visitor, the accomplishment just seems that much more satisfying.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, gutsy shot to come right back at him with the 3 of his own.
Boy, you love the back and forth at each other. Exciting action from distance.
Outside Thomas. Outside Rose. Lots of room. And again, it's New York.
And this run not really doing them any good at this point, as late as it's starting to evolve.
Well, they know they've lost this one, but this is still valuable time to try and work out some of their issues.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. Now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Russell Westbrook. They fed him the ball repeatedly in the second quarter, and boy, did he come alive. Once he gets into a scoring mindset, very difficult to stop.
Well, Ernie, reminds me of myself. He loves being the bad guy, and he was a great villain tonight. Just sticking it to those fans. Anytime they got on his case, he stepped up and hit a big shot after big shot. Fantastic performance in a very tough environment.
He shot efficiently tonight. I mean, wow. Like, some nights when you shoot 50%, guys are jumping around the locker room excited. But 60% to shoot at that level is remarkable.
And that's it for tonight. But we've got a whole new NBA season ahead of us. For Shaquille O'Neal, for Kenny the Jet Smith, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he might be, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again very soon.